Writing exercises. Writing is a beautiful way to help you get out of anxiety. When we write, things are released. Energy, emotions, past traumas, experiences, troubled relationships, etc. get released from your energy, mind, heart, and body. In addition to releasing these things, you can also gain an incredible amount of information and insight into them. Writing is also one of the fastest and easiest ways to move through uncomfortable feelings. Any painful past experiences or uncomfortable emotions can be reduced by writing. Whenever I suggest a writing exercise to a client, they almost always have questions. Here are some of the most popular. Can I type, or do I have to write with a pen and paper? Writing exercises are best done with a pencil or pen and paper. The physical act of writing accesses different parts of our brain than typing does. The act of writing crosses our midline, which helps with healing from painful past experiences. Typing the information will still be beneficial, but putting pen to paper is more effective. How long should I write? There's no wrong amount of time. You can write for as little as 5 or 10 minutes, or as long as an hour or more. You determine what the right length of time is for you. If you're familiar with writing and journaling and you enjoy it, you will likely feel comfortable writing for more extended periods. In this case, you could consider starting with a 30 to 45-minute experience. If you're new to journaling and writing or simply don't enjoy it, start with just 5 or 10 minutes and work your way up as you feel comfortable. Do I always have to set a timer and write for a certain amount of time? No. Setting a timer is only one way to do a writing exercise. Another way is for you to write until you feel done. And if you choose to write about a particular emotion, trauma, experience, event, or relationship, then writing until you're done and expressing it is very healing. Using a timer can sometimes trigger anxiety by adding unnecessary stress and pressure to get it done, which defeats the purpose of doing the writing exercises in the first place. Feelings of failure or not good enough can then seep in because you didn't get it done in the time allotted. In my opinion, writing until you're done is always the most effective. How to write when doing a writing exercise. Simply write whatever comes up. No editing, no rereading until later when you've completed the exercise. No erasing, no judging yourself. Just write and let the feelings flow. If you get stuck writing, keep writing the same thing over and over to keep the flow until your brain and pen sync up again. This isn't a literary exercise. It's meant for you to express yourself honestly in a raw, unabridged format. Also, you cannot do this exercise too often. The worst that'll happen is you may run out of emotions to dump. You may even start to see nuggets of gold coming out of the muck you're laying down in the paper. The narrative of the story you've been telling yourself for years may even start to change. And you might see a new perspective simply by shaking your brain up a little and getting all those pent-up feelings out. Should I share what I write with anyone else? What you write is not meant to be shared with anyone, and you may choose to destroy it immediately after. The key is to get the feelings out. Studies have shown that if you think someone else will read it, not only does the info get skewed on its way out, but it reduces the effects of the exercise significantly. It can even be detrimental and cause more trauma. However, if you are working with a therapist, things that come up during a writing exercise may be discussed with them. Keep in mind, discussing what came up is not the same as showing the writings themselves, which can be the determining factor of if it's safe to share or not. You may also share your successes, awarenesses, and experiences you had during the writing process with others. Again, I don't recommend sharing your physical writings themselves with anyone, period. Will my writing style be the same as I usually write? Probably not. Your writing style will likely change during the writing session. This is normal and to be expected. The changes may be subtle or extremely obvious and very different. Size, angle, pen pressure, visual appearance, etc. often changes, as does the overall style of grammar and language. Younger parts of yourself and alter egos take over during this writing, and you might not even recognize your own writing as ever being yours. Simply be aware that it's happening, but don't try to change it or understand it, and don't judge it. Just know it's likely to occur and accept it when it does. You may also find information in the way you write. I could see certain times of my life coming up as I saw particular handwriting styles. Optional writing exercises. Writing exercise 1, the timed dump. Remember, only use this if you do not have anxiety around time. To complete a timed dump, simply set a timer for a specific amount of time, 10 to 45 minutes preferably, and just let whatever comes up flow onto the paper. This type of exercise is beneficial if you're feeling overwhelmed, you're spinning out, you're kind of maxed out or confused, or feeling any emotion that you can't get clarity on. You can do a time dump also on a particular event, emotion, trauma, relationship, etc. Writing exercise 2, dump with purpose. This type of writing exercise releases feelings surrounding a particular emotion, topic, trauma, event, relationship, or person. Any event or topic that was traumatizing, greatly affected you, or was even just upsetting can be understood better and can be allowed to be released through a writing exercise. When doing this exercise, you do not set a timer. Instead, you only write to get every last feeling about this topic out. You can set a max timer if you're limited on time, and then plan a time to come back and finish the release. The goal, as stated above, is to write until nothing else comes up and you feel a sense of calm and peace. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed and got healing from this experience. Please go ahead and hit those 3 buttons, like, subscribe, and sign up for notifications so you're always getting the newest meditations and healing goodness that I offer.